Hello, everyone. How are y'all? I have missed you all. Hope everybody's having an amazing Tuesday. Woo, yeah. How y'all doing? Who getting ready to go on a trip here? Let's say here. Miss Sonya getting ready to hit the highway again. Hey, Miss Sonya. To my moms, hello and welcome. Thank y'all so much for popping in. I greatly appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for y'all patience and all of that amazing stuff, child. When I tell y'all, this phone has given me a roller coaster ride, child. It has given me a roller coaster ride. I still got to get some things to sync up with each other and all of that bullshit that I don't like, child. I don't like new gadgets. I didn't want a new phone. I didn't. I just don't like stuff. It's so much. It works my everlasting nerves. I did put down in the comments, hello and welcome all. Child, this thing says YouTube rejected your comment. This usually means they think it's spam. Try change. What else you want me to change? See, that's the kind of stuff I don't have. Y'all pray for me that I get some patience because I don't have any. I don't have a lot of patience, y'all. I just really don't. And I just be thinking that stuff just really stupid and ridiculous. And why has it got to be that way? And, I just don't get it. But anyway. Phew, I'm doing woosah. Hey, y'all. Let me see what's down here in the chat. Miss Saint says, hello, everyone. Headed to the hospital to see my 93-year-old dad still driving. Safe travels, Miss Sonia. Prayers up for your dad. Miss Maria, my mom, Miss Sonia says, good afternoon, squad. We're back. Get in here. Come on in the room and close the door. Grab a snack and a seat. Let's chat it up. She says, house rules. No CC's names. Initials only. Use creative spelling for curse words. Over here, we agree to disagree. Respect for discourse only. Hey, my thoughts, my Mars. How are you? She says, have a safe trip. Give dad a hug for me. Miss Sonia says, I heard about Lulu about to get some insurance, about to get some life insurance money. His kids were taken off of it and it was changed online. Ooh, not online, babe. Miss Maria says, help us grow. She says, tap the like, subscribe, support, $ G Strickland, super chat, super sticker, and share. Join for $2.99. If you see the hype button, hit it. Pushes up in the algorithm. Thanks and enjoy. Hype up the video, y'all. Hype it up. She says, my next trip is in April, spring break. Will with the grandkids. All right. Hey, Miss Faith. Hey, beautiful. She says, good evening, everyone. Miss Maria says, Sonya, be careful. Prayers for dad. Absolutely. My thought says, hello, G Chat and Mars. Hey, beautiful. Welcome. My thought says, Maria says, my thoughts. Hey, girl. Hey. Miss Faith says, hello, everyone. I miss you all much. Miss you more, Miss Faith. This phone's been giving me a run for the money, honey. Child, I tell y'all, these phones and mess ain't nothing but gimmicks, child. Way to get money up out of the people, get money out of it. Child, you ain't gonna never get through paying for the phone. Never, ever. Mm-mm. Well, um, my phone company sold out to another phone company. So when I did my insurance claim fell up under the umbrella of the people that bought my phone company out, even though they haven't completely merged over yet. So when they sent me my new phone last week, y'all heard what I said? That was last week, honey. Last week, honey. They sent my phone up under the new people that had bought the phone out, while my information is still over here with the old people. So see, this phone ain't gonna work now, honey, because the Sims card ain't gonna allow them because I don't exist in this new company's system. Y'all following me? Because I was sick of it. I was sick of it, child. I thought I drove about 4 hours yesterday. I told them people I'll be MFing if I'm about to leave. This ain't my MF. Ooh, I was blanking out in that store, y'all. I was blanking out. I was tired and just fed up with this phone, child. And I'm always running around to do stuff when I haven't had anything to eat. And you know, that make you like a pit bulldog. You're hungry, you're fussed, you're frustrated. It shouldn't take this long for this. What is really going on. It was the most. Well, after I sat in this phone company, and mind y'all done drove for about 3 hours. After I done sat in this phone company, I don't have one right here. After I sat in this phone call for about 3 hours, then they came up with the conclusion is, okay, so her phone is not working with that Sims card, which means the people that bought out my old phone people forces you to go over to this new company. Mind you, we all gonna be going as soon anyway, child, but they force you to go. Long story short, y'all, after sitting there for about 2, 3 hours, I don't know, I done lost track. I got to do another 3 hour drive. I was just so tired. They said, well, she has to switch over to the new company. They switched over to the new company. Sam's card worked. Everything been working. You know, you got to get little kinks, merging everything to coincide with each other. So my tablet is still with my old company. My phone is with these new folks, child. It's just a mess. I was wore out, tired. I was sleepy. I was hungry. I did stop by this place called Parker's Barbecue in the Carolinas, and I got me a rack of ribs. Man, I had a barbecue grease all over here, which girl was starving. Woo, child. That's a lot, y'all. It's always when you go to do something, it seems like it should be so simple, but it turns out to be so complicated. And I just don't be understanding. I'd be like, Lord, why? But anyway. Miss, my thought says if anyone knows where they are selling the under $2 gas that the orange one said is available, please let me know. I have big gas cans to fill. Girl, not the big gas cans. You gonna fill them up. Child, let everybody know. Y'all remember gas used to be 87 cents a gallon, 97 cents. Hey, Mr. Lloyd, see, how are you? Welcome. So I've been in recovery mode from this whole phone situation, child. I told the people my phone was paid for. I don't want a new phone. I'm not trying to get a new phone. I don't like new phones. I told that girl yesterday, can I get a damn flip phone up in this piece? I was sick of y'all. Hi, Miss Carla girl. Hey. Maria says, in my thoughts, I'm still waiting on my $2,000 check, girl. We all waiting on that one. Miss Carla says, hey, Maria, my thoughts and Sonya. Miss Maria, they put something else in here. I buy my phones outright. Child, you buy them outright and then it break down and they don't sell $10 phones no more. The phones in the hundreds, twos, and $500 bills. You got to have insurance, honey. Child, I paid $105 last week, got the phone and just still didn't have no phone. I said, I was really cussing. I was really cussing. I got to repent. All the rest of the week, I got to repent. Ask the Lord forgive me. Because, please don't hold your breath, friend. My thoughts. I said to Maria, baby, it don't look like we're going to get no little taste of no nothing, honey. My thought says, hey, Miss Carla, hey, lady. But yeah, buying these phones outright, child, you never know what you're going to get. When you buy it, pay some decent money for it, and it don't work, you don't throw that out the window. So yeah, even though it's paid for the phone itself, keep your insurance, honey. Keep your insurance. Insurance ain't cheap either, child. I thought I had life insurance policy when I had to pay the deductible for my phone. I said, what? 105. Child, money on money on money on money on money. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Always another something, child. Always another something. But Miss Sonya, back to you and the Lulu, child. I didn't know that she did that online. But Miss Sonya, with the Justice for Dro and all of y'all, it's just so much stuff going on with that stuff. It's like the family members coming out line and all that kind of stuff. They said it was never, ever 100 to 250K that Lulu and his mother got out of the bank. That was a lie. And it was put out there by his auntie. And so these people been coming out, y'all, telling lies. They tell certain people what to say and what not to say and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, it was ruled as an accident last Friday. But y'all coming out talking about y'all want to need help to get a private investigator. Now, if anybody up over here, go over there to his Facebook page. You're gonna see these fancy cars and all that kind of stuff that he had. Sell that bullshit. Sell it. He's no longer here. Sell it and get the money for y'all private investigator to investigate the cause of whatever happened to him in his death. And it's so bad that the family are coming out acknowledging certain people on CCs and all that kind of stuff. They come out and acknowledge certain ones they don't say nothing about, especially the ones that was riding really, really hard for getting justice for him. They don't even, well, their auntie don't even acknowledge them people, child. It's like they have their own team of people and they want them to go out there and say and put out whatever they want to be put out, and that's it, that's all. So still justice for Tyrone. It was sad that the young man did lose his life in such a manner. It is, but allegedly they are saying that how did he afford that lifestyle? He was a truck driver. I know lots of truck drivers that couldn't afford the whole family's lifestyle like the way he did. So y'all can fill in the blanks on that right there. They said he did something that he shouldn't have did, trying to make Lulu love him and all of that kind of stuff, and it boiled down to costing him his life. And it's really, really bad. But and then it's a lot, y'all. It's just a lot. These people, they're not making it easier. They're making it more and more complicated. Um, Day by day, you don't know what to believe, what not to believe. Even with the private investigators, I'm sure there is people that still want to help get justice for Dro. But when you listen to these lives and you listen to this auntie and all this stuff they be saying and certain little stuff, it's gonna make you be like, wait a minute, because there is really some people out here that do need help from people to help them get such stuff as private investigators and all of that. But when you got this auntie coming out here and one minute it's like you're bragging and the next minute you need help, I'm just so confused. Hey, Miss Denise, I'm gonna need for you to send me a text, please, and thank you. You don't know what to and what not to believe in talking about I just wanted. The dad said he just wanted what was his, what belonged to him. Well, your son is gone. He's not here. So what really belonged to you? What y'all talking about? I mean, you got to be transparent. Put it all out there on the line. But these people is not doing that, child. They just it's too much, y'all. When I tell y'all, I've heard people on lives crying, losing sleep, praying, crying, losing sleep for justice for Dro, and to have these family members, immediate family members, coming out telling lies and all that kind of stuff. That stuff is not cute nor funny, y'all. People take this stuff seriously, but these people, the family, they're not. So right now, it's been like quiet on the set, honey. Y'all know what it is when it get quiet on the set. It's like they're really not even saying too much right now. Maybe they done figured out, oh, we done did too much. We shouldn't have did that. But it's too late for the woulda, coulda, shouldas. Now y'all got to figure out how y'all gonna convince the people to really help y'all with this here private investigator. God bless them on their journey. Prayers up for Dro. I still hope and pray that they do get justice for him. It is really sad to have had it was like, to me, the more that I listened to this story, they just used him for what he could do. Everybody was just using him. Y'all ever heard of all the snakes around you? That's what it was like. He just had a whole bunch of snakes around him, including immediately family members that claimed to have loved him so much. It was all about what you can do for me. Y'all ever seen those people where it's like, whichever way the wind blows, if you on top of the world, you got everybody. But once you hit rock bottom, that tells the story. If you ever hit rock bottom, that's gonna tell you who your real friends is, and all of that. Child, if you can make people look good, of course they're gonna be right there with you. Never fails. Let's see here. Whoever said the story was not on the news lied. It can be pulled up online. It was on the news and the paper too. Thank you for that update. My thoughts. I think that was said on a CC's channel. My thought says some of them have been playing in our face. That man seems to have been a meal ticket for them. Yeah, for every last one of them. Miss Carla says, "Hey, Miss Denise." Yeah, for all of them, they just use that young man like that. But uh, yeah, I guess the way the aunties and Natasha, I'm gonna call her name, the way she's coming out like people are dumb and you can't figure stuff out. We the people know an ordinary person is driving a truck, and you could be driving a truck for 20 years, child. You ain't gonna be no millionaire to be able to take care of your whole entire family like that. What else was going on? Allegedly with the truck. That's what the people want to know. And all the friends are so quiet on the set. Where are your friends at? What about your friends? Will they stand their ground? Will they be around? Yeah, yeah. Where they at? They ain't got none, y'all. The friends ain't coming out trying to help come up with this here money for no private investigator. The good people tell me it's $170 some dollars an hour or something like that for a private investigator. I done kind of like slid away. It's overwhelming. And I'm tired of hearing the people crying, wanting, praying, wishing upon a star, to get justice for Drew. So, it's really, really sad. Somebody knows something about what actually happened to him. I don't know how it was deemed an accident. Accidents can be proven with evidence. Did they cite I will wait. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. They said they hadn't even got the autopsy in as of yet. Just blunt force trauma to the back of the head, and they said it was ruled as an accident. That's what the auntie and the niece came out last Friday and stated. So Gainesville Police Department has closed it down there. So that's why they're trying to get this investigator. It's a private investigator come out here and try to. I don't know. They done made a mockery. It seems like a mockery out of it to me right now. Mm-mm. Hey, Miss Salt Lane. Hey, beautiful. Miss Carla says, my heart goes out to Tyrone's family. However, I feel like it was about the missing money. They have burnt their bridges on getting help. I think they burnt their bridges on getting help from last Friday. Miss Carla, their auntie Natasha, she's kind of cocky to me. She's a real cocky person, braggadocious type person. This is just my opinion. Everybody has one type thing and all that kind of stuff, child. But y'all know what they say, you never miss your well till the water runs dry, honey. So it's dry now. What the people gonna do? Who gonna help them now? The cousin, I think it was his cousin. She coming out trying to tell what the day report was last Friday, losing her breath, crying, sound like she want to cry. Child, I don't know. These folks just do too much. And there's some people that say that their families they just do the most. Then I heard a tape where the mother was talking to somebody, I guess, at the police department. Somebody has accused her unaliving Tyrone, and she was telling them that she was getting death threats and all. Child, it's the most going on with this story right here, child. I'm going to find me another story, but at the same time, prayers up for Tyrone Davis, a.k.a. Dro. Justice for him, child, whoever can help them get it, child. But yeah, I believe people done lost interest in it because they did too much out here. They really did. And when they should have just came out and told the whole truth and just been done with it. That's it. That's all. And move on. Get the help you're gonna get and all of that. But times is too hard right about now. People not just about to be giving up no money for y'all to put in y'all pocket to try to live that lifestyle that y'all were living whenever Dro was funding it or whatever. Y'all used them. They used them, y'all. They used them. But shout out to all them people, child. I don't even think the people care no more. Not that they don't care, y'all, about Dro, but care about this family because they doing too much stuff, unnecessary stuff. Whew, child, I cannot. I need for y'all good people down here in this good old chat to tell me that it's a lie. I know it's a lie. It ain't on the thumbnail, but I knows it. I knows it. I knows it. God knows I knows it. It's a lie. Child, y'all come on in here. Come on in here. Y'all, with the CC and hotcakes, hotcakes won. I'ma wait. I heard what thrown out, y'all. I'll wait. Is that what y'all heard? Lord, have mercy, Jesus. I just heard that a few minutes ago before I came up here on this dag limit line. I'm waiting. I know I is not the only one that heard that, honey. Yep. Child, I said these demons out here. Heard it loud and clear. Thank you, my thoughts, child. Wait, what? Child, that's the word out there on the street, Miss Maria, honey. I just heard it. The lady read the court docs before I came up here on the good live, child. I went back to try to replay it, honey, because I was over here caught myself multitasking, trying to do too much at one time, and I couldn't figure out the name that I heard it up on the child. But yes, it's out here on the YouTube streets, honey. Out here on the YouTube streets. All things was dismissed, child. My thoughts said seen the court docs too, child. I said I got to ask good people, was I losing it or something, child? That what it said, honey. It's over. I said, dang. I just go to tell you, child. Sometimes you just don't understand how these damn demons continue to do stuff to people and just get away like ain't nothing happened. I don't understand, y'all. Make it make sense for me. Child, I know you cannot tell him, aka Hotcakes, nothing now. Child, he said, I finally won. It wasn't one of those situations where she won one, I won one. She won one, I won one. He said, I won the whole damn thing by myself. Dismissed. I don't think my thoughts. Do you hear why I was dismissed? I don't think I heard why I was dismissed. I just heard it was all dropped. I said, Lord, have to the mercy, to the mercy, hun. Lord, is it gonna ever be stopped, child? Now that just give him the ammo to say, I'm gonna try something else. I'm do something else, somebody else, child. I'm keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. What court case? It was a Queen Sheba had a court case against federal case against Hot Case, aka Anthony Loftus. I don't like calling other CC's names, but that's what it was. I heard it. And yep. All things have been dismissed against that monkey. Child, I thought they were gonna take him down through there, take him down through there, take him down through there, and he would just shut up and stop messing with the women, y'all. It ain't happening. All I know is that the wicked will cease from trouble. Child. Woo, child. It never said she could have withdrawn the case. He would never tell the truth. Remember, he was on the run. Time could have run out. Child, yes, ma'am. Unless it was done with prejudice, that can be refiled. Well, let's hope and pray that it can be refiled, honey. I ain't hear her say nothing about no prejudice, Miss Maria. I ain't heard that word right there, child. She did not say that word. That word did not come out of her mouth, honey. Child, I got to see, can I find that person that read them? I got to hear that again, because I know I'm a little tired, still tired from all this phone bullshit, but I got to hear it again. Make sure I'm right. My thoughts, I know you co-sign, honey. I know, but I just want to hear it again for myself. I said, Lord, it cannot be true. It cannot be true. But y'all know what? That's what the devil do. He'll set you up, make you think you winning. He'll make you think you untouchable. He make you think you popping like that. You got it going on. When you least expect it, all holy hell bust out, break loose, and the whole nine. And that's when your whole world come crumbling down. Didn't even see it coming, did you? Didn't see it coming. And it's gonna be one of them situation with this boy right here, cause he won't stop. He just will not stop. So of course he went over there and probably told his side of it, and probably flashed some paperwork that he's altered or something of that sort to make himself all look good or whatever, child, whatever. But your look gonna run out, baby. I'm trying to tell you, ain't nobody trying to put mouth on you, nothing like that. But you just need to stop all this stuff and leave people alone. Mm. So I know them old aunties over there clapping, boosting up his head when they should be teaching wrong and all that kind of stuff. Child, they not about to be doing. No, Miss Denise says, oh my God. Yes, I said that too, Miss Denise. I said, oh my God. Child, I don't know. I don't understand. But anyway, child. So we still on the trail of justice for Romeca, child. It's quiet on the set. A lot of those people, but I gotta tell y'all what I was online looking at the other night when back in September of 2025. I saw where her mama was online and she was crying, y'all. Romeca's mama said, she can't sleep, she can't eat. She was begging and crying, asking the people to stop putting all that evil stuff out there about her daughter. She said, I can't even grieve in peace. Child, when I tell y'all these people is evil, child, I ain't never seen nobody do and say the things that they said about a deceased person like they did about Romeca. You have to be so careful of who you really let in your circle. Now that is the God honest truth. You don't know a narc until you know a narc. In the beginning, you don't know that narc, honey. You would never know when they gonna let that man slip off. But that lady said, y'all making my baby out to be a monster. She said she was never a monster. We call that the smear campaign. That lady was so sad and she was crying so hard. They don't care about the mother. They didn't care nothing about the little boy. They just don't care about nobody, y'all. I said often I ask myself, well, what if that would have been one of their loved ones, their family members, they somebody, would they want somebody to be doing this to them? That lady said, I can't even get on Facebook, y'all. When she get on Facebook, she see all that evilness pouring out of these people talking about her daughter, child. They have been calm for the most part about it. They really have. We're like September, October, November, December, January. 5 months now. 5 months, the 8th of this month, Romeca's passing. Child, and they still won't stop. They will all pay one day for their evil actions. God sees it all. Absolutely, my thoughts. They really do. But that lady was so sad, y'all. It'll break your heart to even see it. But if you go on Facebook, you're subject to run into it. But it was really heartbreaking. How she had to get up there to try to beg, and by her begging, people still ain't listening to her. They could care less about that. People are always victim blaming. Yes, Miss Maria, absolutely. But I've never seen nothing like this, child. Little Harley do have another court case coming up the 3rd of next month, which I think is next Tuesday. The people are still in denial and crazy and all that kind of stuff. Holly, can you give up Carlos already? Can you give him up already? Because, I don't know these people, y'all. My heart goes out to him. But I feel as though he played a major, major part in Romeca's unaliving. And I feel like he should be sitting in there waiting on his sentencing as well. I don't understand how he's able to walk around and be free. They did say he had a new baby that was just recently born and all that kind of stuff. So There you got little stupid Holly sitting over there. Gonna probably be in there for the rest of her life in prison, scared to death. Probably had. Y'all know what I think. This is my. I always been saying this. Whenever somebody unalives somebody in such a way that Romeca was overkilled, my opinion only. While you sit there and you wait, not upon the Lord, but while you sit there and you wait on sentencing day and after, I feel like they should have a picture of your victim in that cell with you. Let you look at it every day. We ain't got to have the death penalty. That's enough right there. Post it up in that little cell block you in, so that you can remember every day while you're in there. You look at it every day. You look at it. I want it all over. You know, when you wake up, I want that to be the first thing you see. When you go to sleep, I want that to be the last thing you see. Repeat, 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 repeat. hmm That's what should happen to these people. Now she in there supposed to be terrified, scared to death of her life, and all that kind of bullshit. Well, what about when Romeca was scared for her life? When y'all know when somebody's in a headlock or whatever, it can tend to cut your airway off and you can't breathe and all that. You got to gather yourself and all that. That girl didn't never have a chance to run or do nothing. The unalivers are always the ones begging their life, I guess, begging for their life to be spared. Mm-hmm. That part right there, Miss Maria, what's she begging for? What you need protective custody for? Nobody didn't protect Romeca, but it's them people. I don't know where they come from. I guess they all over, y'all. I don't know. But they just be over there saying some of the most stupidest stuff you can ever hear in your entire life. They should play her voice in her cell over. I need the pictures too. I need the pictures of how she was standing at the back of that car looking at her, laying down on that ground. I need those pictures in that cell with her. hmm Every day. Don't take them down. Every day. I want her to be calling your name too. Holly, you see me? Holly, you did this to me? Holly, 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 Holly. See that right there gonna drive somebody crazy. See, the judge couldn't. Lord, I don't wish that on nobody. Mm-mm. But if the judge asked me if I was Romeca's mama, what do I have anything to say on sentencing day? I would say, of course I do. This is my request. She was so obsessed with my daughter. I want my daughter's picture painted. They can't paint it, y'all, because she may be moved to another location. Hey, my sweet girl, hey. Okay, made it to my destination. Hello, Carla Maria. She's speaking to everybody. Miss Maria says, I think the cell should be plastered with the victim's before photo, the unedited autopsy photos, and her open casket photos. That was the sad part. Her casket had to be closed. Yep, closed casket. Overkill. They said when she powed her in the face, I think all her teeth in the bottom came out or something. Her face was probably so they couldn't even fix it. Mr. Nee says, I think Holly getting out next. They think Holly getting out next week. I hope not. She's not getting out. The judge done put that down. She's a danger to society. So they just trying to keep hope alive. I don't understand. But Holly probably about to lose her mind. You know, she's in there thinking and all of that stuff. And I done gave up everything. I done gave up everything. And he's out here starting a whole new family with somebody else. And I'm in here for the rest of my life. Girl, when I tell y'all I be singing like a hummingbird, I would be singing. Hey, Miss Janetta Board. She said, hey, my thoughts, and Sonia. I guess she didn't see me, but hey, Miss Janetta, welcome. How are you? Um, my thoughts says, Miss Denise, let her out and she will be trying to get back in. She's safer on the inside, in my opinion. Ooh, that street justice, the street justice, honey. Mm-hmm. Child, it's a mess. It doesn't matter how you try to look at it. It's just a terrible, terrible, ugly situation. So many lives were affected by this, and all of that. Really bad. But I don't wish that on nobody, y'all. It's only been 5 months, and you can't tell nobody how to grieve. But these people is not even getting a chance to grieve. It's like they have to keep trying to defend themselves or defend her name or something. It's just the most. They doing too much, if you ask me. They just over there on the Carlos side. I don't know why they riding for him like that, knowing the type of person he is. But can you say Rico? I hope they get all of them. Um, that guy Quadre that posted picture of Romeca on her mama's birthday. Well, he claimed that he didn't know that it was her mother's birthday when he posted that picture. But there's always been something about that guy about me. Um, he apologized to the family and all of that, and they forgave him, and you do it not for the person but for yourself. But this guy's still doing the most. He just crashing out. It's like he don't know which way he want to be, or what he want to do, or which side he want to be on. Just doing the most for attention, clicks and views, and all that kind of stuff. Um, I've always said this when I did listen to his channel. It's like he'll trick the people because he was affiliated with Carlos and in Carlos's circle. He'll trick the people like he knows something and he's gonna tell them something just to get them clicks and views. But when the people get over there and they be asking questions down in the chat, his answer will always be for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. He never tell nothing. So I'm like, I put in his chat one day. I'm like, yo, dude, is you gonna tell something, or you just always gonna sit here and say for sure, for sure, for sure? Therefore, Carlos, them people can't come. Man, it's a lot, y'all. They can take her to the cemetery and make her sit for 1 hour a day at Romeca's grave. I think they should do a field trip with her. Yeah, half a day at the grave. Make sure she eat out there too, and the other half where you unalived her at. I think that's what they need to start doing. I really do. Then you got an auntie out here riding for Carlos still. And y'all, it's just the crazy stuff. These people just doing a lot of foolish stuff out here. I don't understand. Where these people come from? Who y'all peoples? Who y'all peoples? I don't get it. But yeah, they should do something on that level. Mm. Mm. When I tell y'all it's the most black on black crime in this day and time, you don't see no. Well, I'm sure that they are, but black people just take black people out for no reason. Black people just do the most to black people for no reason. Just want to keep hurting each other for no reason. Why cause? Why cause? You think I'm gonna get a step ahead of you? My light shining bright. Is that what it is? A heartless, Miss Saltmite says, as heartless as the incident was, she she probably wouldn't care, I guess. Probably wouldn't. Miss Marissa says, Janetta, oh, okay, thanks for the continued support. She's still working and listening in the bushes. Um, Miss Lights, my thought says there are ways to make her care. She will be crying with snot running from her nose every day. Excuse me. Yeah, she's not as bad as she want to portray she is now. Them people in that Cook County, just the county itself, not the prison where she's going, not the prison. She's going to prison for life. The autopsy report does not lie. That girl didn't even have so much as medication in her system, accordingly to the autopsy report. I mean, she's done. There was nothing that would have made her act irate or whatever, or to whatever similar to hold that Ari probably could have tried to use or whatever. Child, there's nothing, y'all. Nothing. The autopsy reports can be heard out on the YouTube streets. It can be heard. You pow somebody 3 times. Well, two, one got logged somewhere. I don't know where the other bullet went at, child. Child, I think on next on the 3rd, I think it's next Tuesday. I think they're gonna add some more charges to her. Some more charges to that. You know, baby endangerment or some bullshit. The baby was in the car. They're getting ready to be so many charges, child. That little thing gonna be in there, probably drop her head and go to crying. There gonna be some snot running in there next week. I'm getting out next week. I'm getting out next week. Yeah, my peoples is out there rooting for me. They is protesting and everything, saying free Harley. They saying free Harley. It was self-defense. I was licensed to carry. Baby, you were licensed to carry, not licensed to unalive nobody. You didn't have no just cause to do that, and that's what you chose to do for somebody. I'm so thankful to God. You know, at 57, be 58, if God let me live to see my birthday this year. But you know, we dating and all that stuff. You go through things with significant others and all of that. But you know, Holly could have been any of us. Romeca, it could have been any of us. You know, so thankful to God that we were spared. Didn't allow nobody to get into your brain like that. I'd just be like, Her children should be put up for adoption to the people in another country, sealed too. Ooh, ooh, mm, 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 mm. But you know what? My thoughts with the no emotions that she has, she probably wouldn't care. Her aunt out there, they said she's still posting only fans posts and all that. Child, they say there's something wrong with them people too. Mm. That's what they said. There's something wrong with them. Child, in all reality, she's really been without the baby since the baby been here, or what, 6 months? The baby was 6 months when this happened. Child, baby boy can't see his mom. She can. Mm. Can't see her. Baby boy can't see his mom. She can't see her boy. She probably would care. She probably wouldn't even care. My thought. She just want to get out and go back to the OnlyFans and doing what she was doing and looking for Los and you know he's gonna if she would have been out and they didn't lock her up, he was gonna do the same thing to her. You're no different. He's gonna do the exact same thing to you, if not worse. Because in all reality, I do believe, and this is what Knox do. She would have never stood a chance because every chance Carlos would have got, let's just say hypothetically speaking, they both sailed off into the sunset. He been always blaming her, tearing her nerves all to pieces. You unalive my baby mama, you stupid B, you stupid this, you stupid that. Y'all know how many times them stupid plays in your head over and 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 over again? Child, you begin to ask yourself, am I stupid? Mm-hmm. You really was. You really was stupid. But yeah, he was gonna blame her. And they said the only reason why he go to court is to see what the people gonna say pertaining to him. If they about to lock my ass up, lock his ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. That's all. Man, I ain't about to be playing around in no jailhouse while they over here getting ready to pin all this stuff on me and make me catch some charges. I ain't about to be sitting up in there waiting on that. Mm-mm. It be catch me if you can or something like that, child. I ain't gonna be sitting in there volunteering. No, ma'am. I mean, something like this. Send her videos of her man booed up every day, going on with life without her. Booed up, sure is. My thought says she care about what she wants. She's in. She wind up toy for that man, not a wind up toy. And y'all ever notice how these narcs always gets these younger women? They want them young because if you are the same age or close to the narc's age, they can't outsmart you. So they think. Some people you can, but they can get away with it more with the younger girls. So the narcs always looking for those young girls that they can train in the way that they want them to go and how they want them to be. Yep. So they always get them. That's why they get them girls young. Manipulate their minds and all that kind of stuff. Tell them whatever. Mm-hmm. She would eat through the steel and concrete to get to the woman and won't touch him. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. Will not. But it's just so sad, and I really believe now that he's had time to think 5 months, he's saying, I took 2 out at one time. I ain't even see it like that, but damn, I got rid of both of them. Y'all see what I'm saying? He ain't care about nobody. Nobody. Child, my hopes and prayers is, I did hear that he was trying to get his cousin to do what Holly did. I hope and pray that that person comes forward and tell it what he was trying to get her to do. As far as Romeca goes, somebody else got to come out. He's got to be stopped, y'all. This dude got to be stopped. Because you know what, it could end up being another victim. Somebody else can lose their life behind this clown. I'm telling y'all, anytime they get away with stuff like this, they're gonna keep on trying it. Y'all know how it was when Mel started calling out Martell Hope. Soon as Mel started calling out Martell and putting that bald-headed bastard on blast, what'd he do? Quiet on the step. Call him out. Make it be known. Stop being silenced when people do stuff to you. Put them on blast. Everybody might not believe you, but somebody gonna listen and believe you. Know that. My thought says Carlos better see if he can get deported out of here. He is gonna get got inside or out. It's coming in the air for his ass. Ooh. You know my thoughts. That fool ain't even scared to be out at night. People like that too, y'all. They miserable. They want somebody to take them out of their misery. I'm just so miserable. I don't like being inside of this body. Somebody come and take me out. They just want to be taken out. They don't like it here. Mm-mm. Somebody do. Can somebody? Can somebody? Mm. They want to be taken out, y'all. They want to be taken out at the expense of somebody else. How about that? Because if somebody else take them out, they're gonna spend the rest of their life in prison, probably, no doubt. Hmm. But yeah, his luck gonna run out too. I keep forgetting to write this young man name down. I think it was last Friday, maybe 2 weeks ago now, that the police unalived him. What is his name? Daquan. Child, we gotta talk about that too. His mama, she was so sad too. That lady was crying. She had a silent cry. Some silent cries, boy. That's ooh. That lady said, "I'm angry of how the popo did her son." She said, "I'm angry." Mm. My thought said they bad until they find out that they are not. Always someone else that don't care, that don't. This thing in my way. That don't care out there too. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's always somebody out there that don't care. Somebody always out there that's just as bad as you is. Always, always. So my thing is, why you gotta just keep messing with folks? Why? That's why I come. You keep your circle small, y'all. Keep your circle small. But I am going to be doing some looking up about that lady, what the dog mauled her son's neck, and police shot him. Oh yeah, that silent cry lady, that lady had, that was terrible. Mm, 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 mm. She let the people know my son wasn't perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. But the way that the police unalived that lady's son, she said Emmett killed her son, unalived her son. Ooh, I do think that a lot of people still gonna be praying for Tyrone, but a lot of people just gonna move on over to this story and try to get the word out and help this lady speak about her son, put the word out there. Um, Maria says that my thoughts exactly. However bad means tough, etc. There's always somebody badder, meaner, tougher. Always, always, always. But yes, people, we got black on black crime, people being unalived by authority, police officers, and all that stuff. Seem like every day, every day. I just think the world is coming to an end, y'all. Plus, there are cities full of folk that ain't scared of jail, so they would do whatever. In jail, Miss Marie, they're gonna get what they say, three hot meals and a cot. I don't know how hot the meals is, but and all of that, but they're gonna get three good meals. Well, I don't know how good the meals is either, child. I don't know about that. I don't know if they get to go to KFC, Pizza Hut, Denny's, Papa John. I don't know if they get to go to them places, child. They get their food or whatever, all of that kind of stuff. Mm. But yeah, black people need to start learning to show more love towards each other. I know this ain't gonna probably never ever happen because we always the ones that's always against our own race. Always, always. Let me snatch him back down. Let me snatch her back down. Going too much, doing too much, getting up too high. Let me knock you back down a couple of pegs. Yeah, yeah. You thought you was getting away, didn't you? Mm-mm. Oh, you laugh too much. Let me show you what ain't funny now. You think that's gonna be funny? Black people, y'all. Black people. Mm. But anyway, y'all, I ain't got no more. Um, I gotta finish getting my gadgets together because you know, crabs in a bucket. That's right, my salt and light. That is the sad part. Pull your own people down and lift up the clear ones. Absolutely. Yeah, but so I'm still working on getting my gadgets together, y'all, because my phone is saying it's overheating, y'all. I just got it, y'all. I can't help it. I can't help it. But I got to get up off of here. As it just told me it's overheating now. I'm coming back tomorrow, though. Hopefully, I be done got all my stuff in order, child. But anyway, child, we can pick up tomorrow. I love y'all. I've been up here an hour anyway. I love y'all.